from our youngest to our wisest team, here's Brian to explain PixelPin's business.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Taylor, and I am the founder of PixelPin. I have a long background in communication and security systems and reconnaissance systems. A few years ago, I was in a position where I was working with the Metropolitan Police surveillance team, and I was horrified to discover that when they take their laptops and things into their white vans, they have 3 levels of passwords to go through, each containing randomly generated 15-character passwords. They change them every month. So they do what you and I do. They write them on a piece of paper and stick it on the laptop. There is no security. So I thought there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. So I'm going to give you a quick simulation of a better way. So I'm going to unlock this device. This is a picture of my daughter. She is a lawyer, by the way. So I've chosen 4 places on that picture to unlock the device. The device is now unlocked. You may have noticed I haven't had to remember a password. So the password, finally, is dead. It's been dead for a long time, but it's been kind of croaking along as well. So we've seen that PixelPin is a visual representation in order to be able to do things. This is Jenny. She loves shopping online. So when she goes to shop online, she gets a picture of her favorite animal, clicks on it in the 4 places. That unlocks and authenticates her. And off we go. But also, PixelPin is highly secure. There are more places, even on the smallest device, for a finger-sized digit than there are letters and characters in the alphabet. It gets even better as you go onto tablets and up into bigger, larger screens. It's highly secure because it's encrypted at its very core. We don't use any of the industry standard hashing or anything else like that. We encrypt every single piece of data with military-grade encryption in the cloud. And better than that, similar to some of the other teams here, we're not just an app. We're available across any platform, anywhere on the planet. We all know passwords are a problem for businesses. This is literally just a snapshot of companies in the last 12 months that have been hacked. Last week, you may have read Sony was fined by the Information Commissioner's Office for not looking after their customers' details well enough. It cost them £250,000. On a more personal level, the guy who wrote the article for Wired had his life hacked in December. Within the period of 4 hours, all of his bank accounts were emptied. Lots of stuff happened on his social networking sites as well. But unfortunately, and this is the real killer for me, all of the pictures of his 18-month-old daughter were deleted. We know all of the things about being phished and all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you and I are the weakest link in all of this. We write our passwords down. We have simple passwords. More importantly, when we use PixelPin on a mobile device, it's actually fun to use. You're not trying to use that horrible little keyboard. We know e-commerce is big business. We know mobile commerce is going to be big business. But I don't know if you do know that as of today, there are 3 times more mobile devices on the planet than there are PCs. So there's a lot of move over to that. And people have said, I would buy on my mobile if there was an easier user experience to do this. So why would businesses buy from us? Well, essentially, and first and foremost, in order to ensure that they reduce their fraud costs. By having something more memorable through something called picture superiority effect, people remember their pass points far better than they do a password. So they'll check out. So they're going to have growing checkout. And even more importantly than that, we open up the market to every language, every culture, every age, and every ability. As you know, this market is very well segmented and it's well known about. I'm pleased to be able to say that all of the companies that you see here are companies that we're currently in discussions with. And we're actually in private beta with a few of them. Our delivery and execution, very similar to some of the companies, is software as a service based, monthly subscriptions, so there's a monthly revenue stream. And the targeted companies that we're working with in closed beta at the moment, we want to grow in the next 12 months to be a national infrastructure. But what I'm really pleased to be able to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that PixelPin has been designed from day one to be globally scalable. We're also raising the bar for security for everybody and anybody who wants to use it. We have no hardware requirements, and we have no distribution or other manufacturing costs. We are purely a software as a service. We're bringing banking level security to all. Our team, as has been pointed out, is the senior team here, with the wiser team here, in as much as in the security and financial security and information security arena, we've got over 70 man-years worth of wisdom. We also are very, very fortunate to have included user experience right from the beginning with our user experience designer, and we've also been joined recently by an international business development person. We're looking for £450,000 to close off and commercialise those betas and then scale globally. We've already raised £250,000. £50,000 of that is my own personal investment. So I'd like to say, what picture would you choose? Thank you very much.
Any questions?
Hi, you mentioned bank-grade security or military-grade security. Which security accreditation do you actually have today, or which ones are you going to pursue?
We're working within the accreditation standards of PCI ISO 27001, and we have a background in CAPS CESG accreditation.
So is that actively something?
It's not implemented at present because it's too expensive to implement, as you well know.
Hi. Have you protected the idea?
Yes, we have a patent pending, and we have trademarks set in place.